Ladies and gentlemen, it turns out that all these issues, all this drama in the country was just a political war. A political war between Raila Odinga's allies, Raila Odinga's supporters, the entire opposition side, which was against President William Samoei Arap Ruto. And the people who ignited this political war unknowingly are actually the Gen Zs. The Gen Zs started a very honest opinion, a very honest agenda, which was against the Finance Bill 2024. Along the way, the Gen Z's honest opinion and agenda to oppose the Finance Bill 2024 was hijacked by the opposition side, by Raila Odinga's supporters and leaders to fight President William Samoei Arap Ruto. But currently, President William Samoei Arap Ruto is winning this battle. Because if you observed very keenly, since the beginning, immediately all these issues about the demonstrations and the Finance Bill 2024 erupted suddenly. It caught President William Ruto unaware. Because honestly speaking, William Ruto had invested heavily in Parliament. Because William Ruto understood, he knew very well that once the Finance Bill 2024 is passed in Parliament, that will be final. After all these issues erupted, the first step that William Ruto made is that he retreated and he re-strategized. That is why William Ruto had to withdraw the Finance Bill 2024 as the first step before anything else. Just for the reminder, let me read for you the exact words that William Ruto used while he withdrew the Finance Bill 2024. William Ruto said this: "Having reflected and listened keenly to the people of Kenya who have said loudly that they want nothing at all to do with the Finance Bill 2024, I concede, and therefore I will not sign the Finance Bill 2024, and I shall subsequently, and it shall subsequently be withdrawn." Another thing that you have probably noticed after William Ruto's move, currently Raila Odinga's allies, supporters are very, very angry. Raila Odinga's supporters are extremely disappointed because of two reasons. Reason number one, they are disappointed because the Gen Z are out of the streets. The Gen Zs are no longer conducting the demonstrations across the country. And this has exposed them. So the people who you are seeing on the streets are not Gen Zs. They are not even millennials. These are people who are instructed to cause instability in the country, which may lead to civilized coup. These are people who hate President William Ruto. They want to withdraw William Ruto from power. But you know what? They cannot wait until 2024 general elections because they know very well that they will lose. William Ruto will win because they don't have numbers. And that is why they are just saying Ruto must resign, Ruto must go, Zakayo atashuka. Nothing else. And one thing that I noticed about the Finance Bill 2024 and why the Gen Zs were totally against this bill It is because the bill proposed an increase in tax for all the content creators, for all the digital creators at a rate of 15%. Let me read for you this article from the finance bill itself, just to prove this. Expanding the tax base. The bill proposes introduction of holding tax on payments made to digital and content creators at a rate of 15%. Remember, the current rate being paid as tax from the content creators is at 20% for all the residents, I mean for the non-residents, and a 5% for the residents. So increasing a 15% from the 20%, that is a lot of money. And remember, the Gen Zs, majority of them are actually digital creators. They are content creators. And that is why you saw all the artists, the famous artists, you know them one by one. That is why you saw all the musicians, all the comedians in the country, all the YouTubers united, and they participated largely in the first and the second demonstrations, or the Gen Z's demonstrations against the Finance Bill 2024, because they were not happy about it. But it was hijacked by these people. Their peaceful demonstrations was hijacked. Remember, the first and the second, and also the third Gen Z demonstrations was very, very peaceful, and it was conducted in all parts of the country, including William Ruto's strongholds. You saw demonstrations in Kericho, demonstrations in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu, where William Ruto comes from. Very many parts of the Rift Valley region, also in the central or the Mount Kenya region, something that has never happened before. After it was hijacked by Raila Odinga's supporters and leaders, that is why you're currently seeing that the demonstrations are only conducted in Raila Odinga's strongholds. In Mombasa, in Kisii, in Migori, and in Kisumu. Other parts of the country is very, very peaceful. There is no demonstrations. And that is why Mohammed Ali yesterday, the MP for Nyali constituency in the coastal region, made a statement after yesterday's demonstrations. And he said this: what we witnessed today in Mombasa, Kisii, Migori, and Kisumu are no longer Gen Z's related. Also, after they hijacked Gen Z's peaceful demonstrations, that is why these demonstrations are no longer peaceful. And that is why you are seeing the same Raila Odinga supporters and leaders are blaming the government for hiring goons. But we have been around. Let me ask you, you have seen Raila Odinga's demonstrations before, right? Have you ever seen Raila Odinga's demonstrations being peaceful? Of course not. There must be looting. There must be destruction of properties. People are being killed. People are being injured. The businesses are being destroyed in all of Raila Odinga's demonstrations. So the reason as to why these people are now blaming the government, it is just an exit formula from these demonstrations. Because you know what? The Gen Zs called off the demonstrations and they are now being exposed. People have realized these people are not the Gen Zs anymore. These demonstrations have completely changed. Number two, as to why Raila Odinga's allies are very, very angry. Before I give you the details, just a quick reminder, if you are listening to me up to this point and you haven't subscribed, for you to receive more political updates, like the one that I'm currently doing right here, I want you to take 1 second or two and hit the subscribe button down below. You can also give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend this video and this channel to reach out to others, because I believe that that is the only way that we can improve in this channel. So the second reason as to why Raila Odinga's allies and supporters are very angry, they are extremely disappointed, it is because now President William Samoei Arap Ruto is engaging with the Gen Zs. And remember, the same opposition side, Raila Odinga's supporters and leaders were pushing an idea that the Gen Zs are leaderless. The Gen Zs are tribeless. The Gen Zs don't want to speak with William Ruto. The Gen Zs are demanding William Ruto's resignations. What I only agree is that the Gen Zs are tribeless. The Gen Zs are leaderless, but they are ready to engage with the president. They engaged with William Ruto on Tuesday. They also engaged with William Ruto today in State House, whereby William Ruto met with the digital journalists across the country, and they have also agreed on a date on which William Ruto will address the Gen Zs. Just watch this short video clip here. So the only reason as to why Raila Odinga's supporters and leaders are very angry about this issue, it is because their agenda to use the Gen Zs for their own political benefits and to fight President William Ruto, all those strategies are being paralyzed completely. William Ruto is winning this game. That is why they are not really comfortable about it. Also, they wanted to remove William Ruto from power using the Gen Zs to cause political instability in the country, so that William Ruto can call for a state of emergency. You know, all these issues are well orchestrated for a certain political agenda, a political objective. But the truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga's supporters, Raila Odinga's leaders are being defeated on this issue. The Gen Zs are very honest. The Gen Zs know very well what they want. They are very categorical. They are very strategic. And they cannot allow to be used for political gains. I don't know what you think. I would also want to know your thoughts. I would also want to know your opinions concerning this matter in the comment section down below. What exactly can you say about the Gen Zs, the opposition, and President William Ruto on this matter? Because I see the end game, that it will be very, very soon. And I made it very clear here that all this will not last for too long. The Gen Z's issues are being sorted out. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Remember, my name is Jason. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And have a good night ahead. See you.